In this video, I'm going to explain how to use the residential product catalog. Now, here I have an estimate opened. On the left-hand side, it shows the product catalog. Pretty self-explanatory here. You go down to 6,000, it says residential Romex and plastic boxes. As far as training videos go, or using Red Rhino, to us, or to Red Rhino, I should say, Romex and plastic boxes is what's included in residential. Now, if you happen to be in one of the cities or states or areas that require you to use pipe and wire for residential, you'd want to watch our commercial videos and use commercial products. I'm going to click on the plus sign next to 6,000, but before I do, I want to show you something else. Now, this is where I call input in onesies, or just single items using the product catalog. Now, I already have another video, but to use assemblies, you'll just click on assemblies, and I won't cover it right now. I'm just going to show you, but you'll drill down into 100, which is the residential assemblies. Now I'm going to go back to the product catalog here and drill down into 6,000. Just click the plus sign next to 6,000. Now, the way this behaves, I'll just show you real quick. If you click the negative sign next to 6,000, it'll collapse like I just did. I click the plus sign to expand the product catalog. And here we can see the different categories or subcategories under residential. Services and meters and load centers, SCR cable, circuit breakers, disconnect switches, Romex. I won't read them all, just scroll down here, but when you're learning this, just go take a look yourself and go input some of these items. I'll scroll down a little further, shows junction boxes and weatherproof boxes, devices, plates, smoke detectors, lighting fixtures, doorbell and Cat5 cable, and so on. I'm just going to scroll back at the top here, and I'm going to say that I want to enter some SCR cable. So I click on the little plus sign next to SCR cable. It opens up more subcategories. I have a choice between copper and aluminum. I'm going to select copper. When this opens, I'm just going to unsquinch it. I'm going to put my cursor on this line and left click, hold it down, unsquinch this so we can read it better. I have to pull it quite a ways over. There we go. So now I can read it better. So again, the basis of estimating any project is to make a material list and then come into Red Rhino and input those materials. Now in this case, I'm not covering assemblies, I'm covering just inputting materials. We see different types or sizes of SCR cable here. I'll scroll down on the list, and it has clear to 4/0 3 conductor, okay? So I'm going to scroll up to the top here. Let's say I just want to add 150 feet of number 4 and 6/1 copper. So I'm going to click in the quantity box, type in 150 for 150 feet, click add. Now I'm going to move this back over so we can see what the outcome is. Move it back over. We see that it added the quantity that I put with the price and labor. Next, I just click save. I recommend you save your work after each entry. That way, if you get knocked offline and come back on, it is still there. If you input 100 lines of materials without saving it and get knocked offline, guess what? You get to go back and put it in again. So always just click the save button. Cheap insurance. I'll do a couple more here. I'm just going to collapse the SCR cable here. Just click the little negative sign, and there's other items in here. So again, if I'm inputting Romex or SCR cable or bare copper wire, I can just input the footage. Let me scroll down a little further here and find something else. Okay, so here's smoke detectors, heat detectors, and CO sensors. Click on it, populates down here. Now there's different horns, strobes, and heat sensors. I'm just going to put in 2 smoke detectors, click add, populates to the right, click save. Now again, the best way to learn this is to just go into Red Rhino yourself and just practice in here. Go in and select some items and put them in and populate to the right. Okay, now I just showed you, for example, just how to do these one at a time. But when you're estimating in reality, you go input all of that category at one time, add it one time, and save it all at one time, okay? You don't just go in there and put in one of these and then go back and put in one more. Let me give you an example. I'm going to click on circuit breakers, and when I do, it populates circuit breakers down at the bottom. Okay, I unsquinched the list. I'm going to imagine or just show you an example of the what you call rhythm, what I call rhythm, that you get into when you're adding these materials. I do a complete material list of items I want to put in, and then I go input them all like a laundry list here. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to say that there's 2 1-pole 20s. I'll put in a quantity of 2. There's 2 arc fault 20 amp. I'll put in 2 of those. I'm going to scroll down a little further. There's a 1 2-pole 30 amp. I'm going to put in a quantity of 1. You see what I'm doing here? Again, you make a material list. You come here and input all the materials in the same category at the same time for speed. I'm going to scroll down here further. I'm going to put in a 2-pole 60 amp circuit breaker. You click Add button when you're complete, and then go over here and just click the Save button to save. And again, you just go on to the next item. Okay, so that's the way it works really fast for you, is you make a material list, you go input all of them in the same category over here at one time, add them, save them, go to the next item. That's it for this video.